Hi everyone. This is a short video to introduce the one of the last things we're going to do in this class actually, which is writing your evidence, your argument paragraphs for the theories on the megafauna. So I wanted to make a short video to kind of re-explain it and explain it ahead of time for some of my other classes. So we've talked a bit about claim, evidence, reasoning, right? It's a scaffolding method for writing an argumentative piece of writing. It can be one paragraph, it can be multiple paragraphs, but it's a good way to kind of like jump into a scientific writing. So first off, you're going to be making a claim. After your peers do their presentations, you'll be choosing which theory you're most interested in, which one you want to kind of write about and think more about, and you'll be making a claim about it. Okay, this is clearly articulated. It's connected to one of the theories. It uses vocab specific to the content. The second part you can see in green is evidence. Usually this is like 2 to 6 sentences is like the bulk, the middle of the paragraph. It uses in our case here, it's asking you to use 3 resources to support the claim. So I also have this other website that I like. So evidence here is facts that support the claim, right? If it's logical in nature, the evidence is the logic. Okay, I like that a lot. And so this website is posted on our Haiku page if you want to read a little bit more. Okay, but basically you're giving those quotes, you're giving facts and figures, and they're from the different resources that you've looked at or that the other group looked at and linked for you. Okay, it is not arguable. That's a good point, right? The claim is something someone else could argue against. The evidence is from it's scientific in nature, although that means it's tentative. It's definitely like factual in its essence. Okay. And then the last part is the reasoning, which would probably be 2 to 3 sentences. It concisely, I think this box gets in your way here, concisely reiterates important points from the research, giving reasoning why the evidence supports the claim. So basically, it's like the glue that holds the claim and the evidence together. Okay. It's connected to the larger scientific theory. And in our case, specifically, as this comes from the rubric, it explains how the natural selection plays a role in the claim that's being made. So that is, if you want to hit the mastery part of the rubric for reasoning, then that's what you're going to have to do. Okay. And on the right is just sort of like you all know that I'm a visual person. And so I like to see it visually. So the purple is just the short part, the claim. The evidence is sort of the bulk in the middle, and the reasoning pulls everything together. Okay. Again, this website here is linked on Haiku. And so I know it's a bit of a funny name, but it gives you some more information on that if you're interested or need more explanation. The other thing I wanted to talk about was the process that's going to happen. So we're going to do a peer review writing process. And so first off, for 15 or 20 in class, you'll be constructing your own paragraph. Okay. You'll plan it, write it, read it out loud, edit it again. The peer reviews with the rubric will happen next. That's probably going to be just at the end of our class. So your peer will read through the paragraph and, excuse me, you as a peer will read through a paragraph of your partner and then go through the rubric and fill that in. Okay. Number 3 and 4 most likely are happening outside of class. You're looking at the feedback that was given to you and you're making edits accordingly. You're adding anything, you're editing things that you feel like need a little bit more attention. And then number 4 is you're grading your own final draft in the second rubric. Okay, so that's the process of what's going to happen. And just know that 3 and 4 will most likely be something as homework that you're going to be doing outside of class. Okay, and another reminder, don't be afraid to add comments on your peers' piece of writing. Obviously, constructive feedback, but feedback from anybody, especially on writing, is like really helpful. That's like how we become better writers. So yes, I hope this was helpful, and I will see you in class.